So whoever coined the phrase, the more the merrier, is full of it. So welcome back to the Metyll Weekly Top 5, where I find, test, and recommend my top 5 most worthy extreme metal albums of this week's new releases here on YouTube. It wasn't easy, and I'll explain why right now. So here is the scoop. There were 32 big selections here this week. That was a record. All right, so let's go here. So once again, 32 new albums released this week. This one made the 5th position. Apple Music's metal section is my weapon of choice to source all of the latest and greatest metal for my YouTube channel here and my Facebook page as well, for you guys to get your own dose of metal. So today's new album is The Paradox by Eradicator, and it's the band's latest album up for a fresh review here, okay? So moving forward, let's talk about that album cover. I love the logo. That logo, by the way that it's shaped, that is the typical standard nowadays for old school thrash metal, I believe. And I love what's inside here. So, hey, let's go. All right, so track 1, it's off to a smashing start with thick, thrashy metal with convicting vocals, awesome guitar tones, rhythms, and solos. The bass is deep and percussions are thunderous. Instantly, I'm glued. It has that old thrash metal sound, and I feel the adrenaline rush here. It is a fabulous way to start off the show. So track 2 is a stronger, thrashier, grinding speedster with big Spitfire vocals, razor-like guitar solos, chords, and riffs. Bass is steady and like a pile driver. The percussions are furious. Sound takes me back to the beginnings, back in the 80s. It has me just mesmerized here. Track 3 burns along one more time with huge double kick drum action, hammering guitar riffs and tones, and bass with spitting steel vocals. It's just incredibly fun, and it is just smash face thrash metal here. All I can do here is roll on the clenched fists at this particular point, and yeah, it's very enjoyable so far. That's track 3. There's no peaks and valleys here. There happens to be a little wee bit down the trough, a really cool ballad that reminds me of some of the ballad tracks that Metallica used to do back in the 80s, and it's just immense all the way through. The last song of the album is actually, I believe it's as strong as the first one, and what a complete package here. The vocals are beast mode thrash metal standard vocals here, raspy and ready to go. The guitars are the hallmark here, I believe. Solos, the riffs, the chords, the melodies, incredible stuff here. The bass guitars, fabulous. The percussions are speed demon fast here. I'm going to say that the lyrical theme is darkness and becoming a mainstream or radio act. Here is, it's not going to be a possibility for sure. This stuff is just way too raw. Kind of brings me back to the Kill 'Em All area, the Exodus first albums, and so on and so forth. So it's very, very rough, raw, and ready here. And, you know, I'm going to once again empathize with the situation that every single band goes through. This stuff has to be tough to do, okay? To get a band together, to get into the studio, to write and create and compose this level of music must be monumental here, okay? So Eradicator, kudos to you guys. This is an immense body of work for you, and you guys need to be very, very proud of this. I collected it, of course, almost immediately. It's just a lot of fun to go back and listen to my thrash roots once in a while. However, it is time for me to go, and I want to bid you all happy Monday once again. And that's it. You know what you got to do? You have to stream them, you have to love them, and get these guys paid, okay? That is Eradicator. And you guys, we will see you again next time. Cheers.